What's good? What's good? What is good, everyone? Look, I am about to make a video that I've been wanting to make for quite some time. About the mics that I have for my cameras. And I was going to do it earlier today, but I had some stuff to do. And then while I was out, I was watching a video by Creative Foodland Creative, and ironically, the video that I'm referring to is the video is actually 4 years old, but he kind of updated it for 2025. Now, again, I'm going to get to the mic that he was talking about, but I want to preface it by saying, in my opinion, the mic is trash. My experiences with this particular mic have not been good at all. So, yeah, I want to get into it. So right now, on my Canon R50V, I am using the Onboard mic right now, so you can hear how that's going. Full transparency, you see the mic mini attached to my chest, but however, that audio is going to my Osmo Nano. That is just to keep consistent audio because I didn't want to hook anything up to my R50V or my Lumix G95 because the mics that I want to test are going to be the ones that I am putting on my R50V just to get a different sound comparison from all of these mics. Now, I am also, as you can see, recording with Riverside, and I'm also recording on my Zoom PodTrak P8. That's why you see this mic right here that's recording. Now, I'm not particularly going to use the audio from this mic, and being that this mic is feeding into Riverside, it's probably not going to sound too good since I'm moving around and I got my back to it. So I don't even know why I explained all of that. That was unnecessary. It was unnecessary for me to explain that, okay? Just unnecessary. So let's just get into it. Let's cut all the mess. Let's just get going with the foolery. All right, so I'm going to take you down my wireless mic journey. Now, I don't remember when I bought my first wireless mic set, but I'm going to tell you, I bought it when I was going down that rabbit hole of gear acquisition syndrome. I had it bad. So without further ado, oh, and if you hear my alarm go off, I'm in the basement in my other setup area, and my motion sensor for my alarm is over there. My umbrella light may block the motion sensor, but if you hear it go off, my bad. So the first mic set that I have is the Alvoxcon. I don't remember what the model number of this is, but this is a wireless mic set. It looks rather professional to a degree. The antenna from the receiver broke off of here, and I never replaced it because I by this time I got other mics. So the thing about this mic set is I'm missing parts to it, but anyway, these are the transmitters right here. Here are the transmitters, and again, this is the receiver. And with this comes with lavalier mics. So I'm gonna go ahead and start setting this up, and you can watch me do that. Yeah, I've written, and quite honestly, this mic set sounds like trash too. I just, the last time I used it, it sounded like trash. So I don't know what it's going to sound like now. I don't know what the use case or the benefits to this mic set are. Let me get this set up before I plug that in. But yeah, I mean, the good thing about this set is that, so this, it has the 3.5 millimeter, and you plug this in, and then you screw down the mic, so you don't have to worry about this being snatched out. So it's very secure. Again, you have the lav mic and with the clip on it. So I just clip that to my shirt, and I will put this on my pocket. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up right quick, and we're gonna see what we're working with. All right, let's see. All right, I think that we are not getting anything from this mic. Mic check. I don't see anything. Check. Mic check. So already we can see that this mic set is just not going to cooperate with us. Yeah, I really do not. I do not see why this mic set is not working. I do not have the instructions right in front of me. So this mic set is an epic fail so far. I'm going to try the other receiver and see if we have any luck with that one. But Alvoxcon so far is a dud. And again, this screws in, and I still do not see any movement on the levels on the so no, I'm not going to say that, because I know a long time ago when I had tried to use it, even though the antenna was broke off of it, I still got a I still got a signal from it. Well, Alvoxcon is an epic fail, so I will take that out, and we are back on the onboard camera for the R50V. So I will unclip this. So I guess I don't need any input on what to do with these. These can literally go in the trash. Because that was one of the reasons why I was doing this video, to decide what I was going to do with these mic sets that that I had that I was not using. So as of right now, Alvoxcon mic set can probably just go in the trash. And that was too easy. Too easy. All right, next. Where we going next? All right, this is where we going next. We have the Comica BoomX-D mic set. Now, if I remember correctly, the last time I used this, it was trash. Either it was trash or I just wasn't using it correctly. Now, this comes with a lot of stuff. So this right here, this cord is for, this is a smartphone cord, TRRS. So and I have the lightning adapter on here. What else does it come with? Just take a look at it right quick. So this is the charging cable for it. It is USB with 3 tails of USB-C on it. Let me get a sip of this tea right quick. Good stuff. All right. What else do we have in here? I have this one is for Sony, Panasonic, and Fuji. What else we got? What else we got going on here? Lavalier mic connection. We have the dead cats in here, as you can see. This one is open, but this one isn't. Never used that one. Then we have a Canon. We got Canon Nikon cord. So we're going to use that. So as you can see, one of the lavaliers is unwound, the other isn't. All right, so let's get it. So we're going to go ahead and connect the receiver. And I'm wondering, let me go ahead and get mic'd up. I'm going to use the lavalier. And the good thing about this is that this one, it has a lock on it. So when you insert the cord in there, it locks in place. You know, the one thing I don't like about this kinda is how this the clip is kind of, no, it's not free floating, it's just not in the right place. There we go. All right, so we clipped up now. So I'm gonna attach the lav to me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and connect this to the camera. I'm gonna slide this into the hot shoe. All right, no, I'm not gonna slide it into the hot shoe. Actually, I'm just gonna plug that in. Turn this on, and then I'm going to turn this on, and let's see what we got going on here. Let's see if we got power. Oh, we got power. All right now. So this mic is kind of clipping over here. So let me see if I can turn the volume down a little bit. Let's see what this is. Hello, hello, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Oh, that's going up. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so this is the Comica BoomX-D mic set. I have not used this in a long time. Wow, it's on this. This is not. Wait. Wait. There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. It was on stereo. So if you hear the sound go to one side and is back to the other side, I fixed the issue. I had it on stereo. Now it's on mono. So yeah, this is the BoomX-D, and it's still clipping a little bit. So let's see if I can turn. Yeah, it went up. I'm trying to get it back to 0 because I don't want it to be clipping. I mean, it's not clipping on the camera, but it's clipping on the mic. So let's see. There we go. It's on 0 now. Let's see. I don't know. The meter, as you can see on here, when I'm talking, the meter is going in the red. So I'm hoping that in camera it's not doing that. The receiver The receiver is not doing that. If that can zoom in, as you can see on the receiver, it's not going into the red, and it's not going into the red on the camera. So I'm hoping that the sound from the Comica BoomX-D is sounding pretty decent. Now, I highly doubt, highly doubt that I'm going to be using the Comica BoomX-D. I don't see a reason for me to use this when I am using the DJI mics and my shotgun mics. My shotgun mics do a pretty decent job of capturing the sound. And when I'm using my Osmo Nano, I have the mic mini sync to that, so I don't really have a reason to use the BoomX-Ds. Plus my DJI Mic 2s, I use those occasionally, more so with my cameras, not so much anywhere else. However, what I do like about, well, I'm not even going to talk about that. I want to stay on this. The BoomX-D does not have internal storage. So that right there is just a no-go. Now, the good thing is I can connect it to various devices that I have because it has the cords. So, if I want to connect it to my iPhone 17 Pro Max or my iPhone 16 or my iPad, I could just get the USB-C adapter if they are selling those. So I would have to look into that because Lightning is extinct now. All right, so there we have that. So let's disconnect that from there. That seemed to have served its purpose. The funny thing is, I'm going to have to see if this has internal storage, because as I'm speaking, it's still capturing sound. Interesting. All right, so let me shut this down. And that is the Comica BoomX-D set. This set has been out for a while. I don't remember what year I bought this in, and I'm going to say it was probably 2017, maybe 2018. I would have to definitely look and see when I purchased this set. Yeah, but I am curious to see how this sounds once I go into editing the video. There's a lot of stuff in this case, and I am just, if I didn't have this mic in the way, I could use the video from here, from Riverside. But being that this mic on this arm is just like in front of the camera, this footage is very, very unusable. All right, so the next mic we're going to go to, I'm going to go to the Rode VideoMic Go. I bought this, again, gear acquisition syndrome. I don't remember what YouTuber was talking about this mic, but it was inexpensive. It didn't need batteries, and it was convenient. And I used this a lot when I got the Osmo Pocket 1. I also used this a lot when else did I use this? I used this on something. I think it was on a gimbal. Yeah, it was on a gimbal. One of my Osmo mobiles back in the day. I don't have it here, but it has a connector with like a ring on it, and I could wrap it around the Osmo mobile and point it in the direction that I was. And I also used it on my Lumix FZ300 that's over there that I only use for live streaming, which for whatever reason, it's not connecting anymore. So I don't know what's up with that. So that's why you see this. Is this a Sony? I think this is a Sony. Yeah, that's a Sony. What do you call those damn things? Camcorder. I've had that camcorder for a long time, and it works great as a webcam. So like, if you can see this screen over here, I'm not gonna be moving all this stuff around, but if you can see this screen over here, it works great as a webcam. I have not messed with the settings because most of the time with Riverside, after you process it or whatever, it comes out really, really good. So we're going to connect the Rode VideoMic Go, and here we go. We got the Rode VideoMic Go going on here. I have not tested to see what distance from the camera I have to be for it to capture great sound. And I keep hitting my head on this mic. So that's another reason why this audio from here is not going to be usable, because I keep hitting my head on the mic. But I don't know how far I need to be from that mic for it to sound good. As you can see, I'm working with a little bit of space here. I have my, I think I should have turned this light on. Does that make a difference? No, not really. Anyway. Lights. That's going to be on the upcoming video because I have lights. Lights for days. But anyway, that's the Rode VideoMic Go. So yeah, we'll see how that sounds in comparison to the Comica and the onboard mic from the Canon, right? So I also have my Lumix back there, and that is just to record me connecting and disconnecting these cameras. So I have a lot going on. I'm sure there was an easier way to do this, but less thinking, more doing. That was my mindset. Okay, so big homie, Fulan Creative. Him, that guy right there. That guy right there has me pumped and motivated to do this video, especially with this mic, because this video right here, where's the name of it? Still the best budget shotgun microphone in 2025. He is talking about this, and the one that came after this, the SGC 600. This is the Takstar SGC 598. Now, I'm going to turn this on before I connect it. The battery's still good. I had stored this with the battery in it. I don't know why I'm tightening that, but here we go. That is the Takstar SGC 598. I am definitely curious to see how that sounds. Again, I forgot what, I don't remember if I used it on my G95 or my FZ300 or what, but I do remember the last time I used this mic, it sounded like garbage. It does not have any onboard storage, but it does have a low pass filter on it. So I'm gonna click that and we'll see. Oh, here we go with this mess. Wait, real life is going on here. Real life is going on here. My that means it is 1:10 and my vacuums are going to start running. I'm going to turn this off. I should have just paused it. Wait. Is it back on the thing yet? No, I don't know. This is real life. I am not editing this out. I am not going to do it. Yeah, it's going back on the charger, so anyway. Oh. Also, it has a decibel booster. Boost by 10 decibels. So we'll see how that sounds. I'm going to stand back here. because I think that was the issue when I used it before. I think I had the decibel booster on, and it really clipped real bad, and it sounded like, wow. It was like the audio was not recoverable at all, any shape or form. I'm telling you, it was horrible. Let's give that thing a chance to empty out, even though it just went like 2 feet and then back on the thing. It sounded a little sick. I'm gonna have to go deal with that later after I finish recording this video. All right, so yeah, I have to empty the thing. It just said it. Oh man. So I turned the level pass filter back off, and I have the decibel booster on. So I'm gonna switch that back down and see how that sounds. So there's that. That is the Takstar SGC 598. So I hope that look, I hope that sounds good. I'm telling you, whatever this audio sounds like, when I go to edit, I'm not fooling with it. I'm leaving it as is. So that's what we got. All right. All right, so we have that out. We're back on the onboard with the Canon. What we going next? What we going next? Ah, yes. The Zoom MicTrak M3. Now, when they, you know what I did not point out with the Rode? This comes off the shield, whatever you're going to call the damn thing. It comes off on there. This one doesn't come off. That's glued on there. But it comes off on the Zoom. The good thing about the Zoom that I like about the Zoom is you can take this off and go straight handheld with this. This does have not onboard storage, but it has rechargeable batteries in there. I think, yep, it does. This has an SD card in it, so I can definitely record on here, and this is 128 gigs. I have 128 gig, which is way more storage than I need on here. Especially since I don't use it that much. I have been using it lately, but I have not been saving any audio on here. That would be just too much. So this, so yeah, you have the power button right here. You have the mono stereo button right there. Then you can set the sound for 90 degrees, 180 degrees. You got the low pass filter here. You have the play stop button, so you can play the sound that you record on here, and then there's a record button. You have the, of course, this is the camera connector. Then you have a USB-C right here, so you can actually connect this to a computer and use this as a mic for that. It has instructions on the back on how to format the SD card. You just hold the power on button and then the play stop button. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this on first. Then we're going to slide you on here. And now we have the Zoom MicTrak M3 going on here. I see we got both channels going, so it is in stereo mode. Going to hit this stereo button. Let's see what we got. Now it's on 90. 90. I guess it's 90 degrees. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember. I did not. Well, I read the instructions for it a long time ago, but since I don't use it that much, I do not remember exactly what those buttons do. So let me push it again. Now that's on 180, so whatever that means. And then hit that low pass filter button. So we'll see how that sounds when we get that all uploaded and everything like that. So let me hit that again, that low pass filter button. Then I'm going to hit this stereo button. I wonder what happens when I hold it down, if that does anything. No, that doesn't do anything. So let me put that back there. So that is the Zoom MicTrak M3. I really do like this mic. When did I get it? I got it 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago for my birthday. So I really do like that mic. I do utilize it. Have been utilizing it pretty frequently. I just started using this Rode VideoMic Go, but that's the Zoom MicTrak M3. We'll see how that sounds once I get this all loaded up and everything. So we'll go back from there. All right, so now I'm going to disconnect. Whoa. I'm going to power that off. Then we are going to go to the mighty DJI Mic 2 system. Now, I'm going to turn this on before I connect it so that it is nice and primed and ready to go soon as I plug it in. There we go. We have the DJI Mic 2 connected. I had the DJI Mic 1 set. I gave that away because I wanted to get the upgrade for the DJI Mic 2. I do like the Mic 2. You can actually plug a lav mic in here. It does have onboard storage. You can record with or without the receiver and whatever you connect it to with the record button right here. The one thing that I do not like about the Mic 2 set is using it with a gimbal. Now, back in the day, connecting the DJI mic with the gimbal was not a problem. But with the Mic 2, when I connected to either my Osmo Mobile 7P, the 6, or even the Insta360 Flow and the Flow 2 Pro, the mic receiver gets in the way of the motion. So it's like when you turn it from vertical to horizontal, it gets stuck. Like I have to manually move it. And it doesn't even matter if I turn the receiver around frontwards or backwards on my phone. So that's a downside that I found with the DJI Mic 2 receiver using it with a gimbal. So I do not use it with a gimbal anymore. I will not use it with a gimbal anymore. I probably will not use a gimbal anymore. But that's a video for another day. I'm going to have that coming up because I think I am done with gimbals, especially, you know, since I have the Insta360 X5, I have the Action 5 Pro, I have the Nano over there, and what else do I have? And I have a GoPro Hero 9 Black that I really don't even use anymore. So that's what with that. And you know, it's just I don't have a use case for a gimbal anymore. So, but anyway, let me sip some more of this lovely tea. So that's the DJI Mic 2. We're gonna go ahead and unplug that. I do love the convenience of the Mic 2 set. I thought about getting the Mic 3. Here's the interesting thing though. Not long after I got the Mic 3, not long after I got the Mic 2, the Mic 3 came out. Now, I was going to get the Mic 3, but the crazy thing is This mic mini that I have on me now, it came with my Osmo Mobile 7P. And since it's easy to connect the mic mini to the DJI Action 5 Pro, the Nano, and with the 7P with the module, I really don't need the Mic 3 because it's, you know, it's the convenience of it. And even with the Mic 2, I connect those to, you know, the Action 5 Pro and the Nano. I didn't try to connect that Mic 2 to the 7P with that module. But anyway, last mention is my DJI Mic mini set. As you can see, it is still in the box, unopened. Why did I order this set? Because it was on sale for like $99. That is why I ordered the Mic mini set. So I have 3 Mic minis. The only thing I don't have for this, and the reason why it's still in the packaging, is because I do not have the case. Now, do I need the case? Am I going to get the case? What am I going to do with this set? I don't know, because as of right now, I really don't have a use case for it. Again, gear acquisition syndrome. This is why I got this. It would have made more sense for me to get the Mic 3 because the Mic 3 is the newest thing out. It's about the same size, same form factor as this. In the Mic 3 case, I think you could put all the stuff in there. So yeah, I don't know why I got this. Maybe I should sell it, do a giveaway. Who knows? I don't know. But then if I sell it, if I do sell this, I'm going to get the Mic 3. Matter of fact, I need to stay off Amazon so I don't order the Mic 3 because I will probably do that. But then who knows? The Mic 4 will probably be coming out soon anyway. So there you have it. That is my gear acquisition syndrome issue. What I'm going to do right now, what am I going to do? I'm going to put my Zoom MicTrak M3 back on my Canon because this is going to be the primary mic. This is going to be the primary mic for this camera. And the Rode is going to be the primary mic for my Lumix. And I hope that, not hope, but anyway. So again, what are your thoughts what are your thoughts on my mic sets? I might try to see what's going on with that Alvoxcon because I don't know. I mean, not that I really need to find out what's going on with it, but it would be, I'm curious to know what is actually wrong with it. If I get that working, I'm going to do a follow-up and let y'all know, let y'all see how that sounds. But again, you know, it is what it is. I've had it for over 10 years and I really don't see a use case for it. So in review, we have the Alvoxcon wireless mic set. You know, it's, you know, kind of old school looking with the antennas, like the antennas sticking out of them. I probably have the antenna for this somewhere, but at the end of the day, if there is no way for me to open this up and see if I can reattach that antenna, it's probably just done for. And again, we have the Comica BoomX-D set. I'm definitely curious how this sounds. I mean, yeah, definitely curious how that sounds. I already put the VideoMic Go on the Lumix. I got the Zoom M3 on my Canon. Here's the Takstar SGC 598. this mic here, boy. I really want to see how this sounds when I get to yeah, when I get to that. And the DJI Mic 2 set. Look, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope you stay with me to the end. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, share, drop your comments below. If you have any suggestions of what I should do with these relics of mics, please let me know. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.